send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
56, alert, round 80.
Pressure coming, it's Allen.
No.
And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. They send the tight end in motion. Allen throw on 3rd and 1.
Yeah. I seen it.
It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Blue 58. Hey, 88.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers.
Damn.
Caught his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Rodgers to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Go to 50. Hey, you blue 58.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
26, jump out. 319.
They'll throw 3rd and long.
Damn.
That's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ah, get in there.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Goes to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. He rolls to his right. That's right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen.
No, sir.
Found by defender instead and knocked away.
Oh, shit.
Pass is failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. I think it was not that long ago, Brock, that a linebacker on a running back was a mismatch that you wanted. That is no longer the case as he's comfortably there to tip that away.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because back in the day, those linebackers were 240, 250, sometimes 260 pounds.
Yes, come on.
In space, but that's not the case anymore. And these guys, well, most of them can really run.
Intended target was his running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
Ain't nothing.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, Stroud. Forced, he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Derek Harmon getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit.
Funny, y'all say yourself in trouble.
He tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's
Yeah.
Austin to return. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Win 18. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Flip again.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
Touchdown Steelers.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down.
Yeah, you laid that shit.
And in this case, the defense is thinking run.
Slayed that bitch.
Up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Steelers 7, Texans nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. They'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Kirk is the motion man. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Oh, ready? 2J. All right.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throw.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. In motion now, it's Collins.
18. That's it.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion, these typically, as the game goes on,
Is caught side of the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back from possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Craig and I back from Houston in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
50. 18.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Check the back out. What's
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
26.
Here's Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll run with Warren. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Now here's second and goal.
18!
To throw is Rodgers. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the...
Oh, boy. Yes.
Who's here? Who's me? Incognito. That's good dress fancy tonight. I got my dress in the car. I'm just like a hobo too right now. Who's that? Huh? Is that David? Okay. Bunch of weird ass kids. Alright, Hummer, move. Come on, get your shit going.
Oh.
Bodysuit. No.
So what?
Said his bodysuit is snow. You know, the things that this, it's like, why's my camera off?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
It's better plugged into my car.
Uh,
Plugged in, it won't let me show. But this, it's a bodysuit.
oh yeah.
That snaps. It makes you look smooth, but then it makes your butt look bigger.
Yeah, I seen you had some booty poking out in it.
Order for me. Giant prawns, fries, greens, and bobcat peas. I eat real good lunches and then very little at night. That's how I keep my figure. Hi, Lonnie Jameson. How you doing? Can you brace a couple of them bowls, please? Sure. Thanks. Sorry, what's your really answer for? On that, I don't know. Well, we need to know what happened out there. It was dark. It was. Why did you have? All I saw was four guys black pepper spot. Who told us this last night? Lonnie, I think those guys come looking for me. Or their friends. What friends? You know, all those kind of guys. No, what kind of guys? Young guys who got nothing. Just enough to get a gun and an old car. They ain't got no work. They think they ain't never gonna get no work. Never get nothing. Never have no life. You were going that way. No chance. Lots of people said so. Here's your salad. Thank you. Go on. It's a green light.
Oh well, let it begin.
No, they said green light and they're yielding. Like, what are you yielding when the light is green?
Yeah, I hate when people get off the mall exit at the yield sign and stop.
Yeah, me too.
And then if you hit them in the ass, it's your fault. But they wasn't supposed to stop.
Oh, I know. That shit got me. That was my first accident. There's a yield sign by my mom's, and I looked, and it was clear. They started to go. I looked to make sure I could still go, and then they slammed on their brakes, and I hit them. So. And the girl was on the phone and not paying attention.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh.
I'm stuck on my legs, so I'm like,
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Into the air right away is Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can
Start with a late coffee today, huh?
To do that there, but still good yardage. From the
Should have told you to just order me in.
To the air, Allen. And Cook has it left side. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this.
Tell me, you know, they know you got to make a fashionably late appearance.
They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
From the gun, it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Like what?
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you a running play, right? Maybe a little play action.
What is Shasta? It's Shasta.
4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Part to check the box.
Yeah, right.
Make sure you pick up the 1st down.
Offense
is getting established. You're moving the
Oh, okay. You ain't walking on eggshells. You just probably hearing what you're saying.
That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening.
I don't.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more
Got
time
pretty in the bag. Listen, it's like the way you're saying certain things.
Make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
It's supposed to be different.
Allen.
Right
back to Cook for another completion. And the snap will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer from 4 yards out. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Wow.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before it spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. An extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game.
If I see you further, I would have to try to holler. Whether I got this or not.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Then after you, I don't know. It just depends. Like, it's like I feel like I would holler, and then like say for example, if I met you at Starbucks today, which would have never happened, you know. I hadn't been to Starbucks. Well, I haven't been to Starbucks unless I was with you, so that's why I know I would. Okay. So, but if I was there, I'd holler, and you'd be like, no, and keep on moving. Then I would notice your badge from your job, and then I would figure out a way to make that impression on the job. If I got dissed after that, fuck it.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this one too low.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Well, FYI, I'm not wearing my back out in public ever. Only reason why I saw today was I left it on the Santa suit, and I took the Santa suit off and took it inside.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
So this morning I made sure I got my name tag off.
Rodgers to throw.
But,
open man, that's the tight end fire move.
Yep.
15 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Rodgers again now. And it's going to be incomplete.
If I was there today, I would have got lucky.
That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
God damn, he good. What?
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coaching the
I'd have figured it out.
to signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early.
If I was on some trying to find out shit, I would have figured it out from your profile.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Yeah, but you posted pictures with your co-workers and their names in it.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range. And the we're seeing isn't going to make
I'm going to work on that. Let me tell the girls.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
It still has their name on their badge and where they work at.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
There's only one in here. I'll try that one first.
Inside the first catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yeah. I definitely know that you're bad news.
Why you say that?
They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
I
Yeah.
think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Yeah. Like, oh, let me do some cloud investigating.
From the 25, here's second and 6.
Dude, lock in. It's on.
And again, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Third and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter. Get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in first and goal.
That battery's still charged.
You can hang up it.
Cook.
Nah, I ain't trying to hang up.
Will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The full
Surprisingly
team
still
is
here.
involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score
This is
on
good
offense,
for me
take
too.
the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly
I'm looking
right.
at that
Touchdown,
booger
turnover,
beside your
touchdown,
nose,
two score
and,
lead.
you know.
A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So
Hey, watch the road.
Got that omelet
Damn,
and
I,
crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man.
I can't do that shit no more. Man.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now one straight ahead with Warren. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
19. 630.
Here's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man.
Tell me the Vikings and the Commanders go to live stream some shit.
And that's well
About time for the game to come on, I think.
I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10.
50. Hey, you block over here. 319. 319.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth, 43 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing now is Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Damn, Ramsey.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shit.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
Damn.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is incomplete.
Now help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Rodgers now to throw.
Damn.
Well, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
Yeah, no manners.
With 20/20 hindsight, though,
No manners.
might have been better to hand it off a few
Yeah,
times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Man, out of frenzy. What is he doing?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they run an attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren. Oh, able to avoid him. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same.
Damn.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Motion man is Shakir. Here's Allen. It's caught left side by Colts. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
first down. Here's the run with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They try again with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And
Game, Bigfoot. Damn, it's Sasquatch. What's going on?
Don't know what's happening, Captain.
How the hell are you?
How are you?
Smaller Sasquatch. How are you?
Smaller Sasquatch.
More like Tasmanian devils.
There's some. I brought home a lot of stuff that was going to be thrown away last night, like two whole entire tea jugs.
Oh shit!
So there's 2 tea jugs and there's.
Let's go check it out. Shit.
Like, what? Tremendous, tremendous. And it was amazing for me because Anthony Hamilton is one of my greatest friends, so I was honored to be on stage. You look good. Thank you. I look good. I try to always look good. So let's run it back to the origin story. The first show in 2016 when BMH established its blueprint for rising stars honoring living legends. At first, hosted being held down by my girl, Legacy, and a good dear friend, icon of television and music, a great gracious brother, and a true supporter of hip-hop. I know him. In our era, the late, great Alfred Jamal Warner. We are proud to be the inaugural host of the Black Music Honors, celebrating America's original art form, the music created by iconic African-American artists and embraced by the world.
So shall we get started on our Black music celebration? Let's do it. Well,
What better way to set it off than with a group that put gospel harmonies, dance moves, and great songwriting together to create the Motown sound?
welcome to the Black Music Honor Stage, the Temptations Review, featuring the legendary Dennis Edwards.
Soundtrack for our lives.
It is always an incredible feeling when you're honored by your own. Thank you for supporting close to 55 years. You have been exceptionally loyal. God knows I appreciate it. If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time you walk on by, that you don't see the tears just and cry every time I see you. I sit down and cry.
Well, you guys give these Black Music Honors with all their running, including some very special moments from Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who I hung out with backstage and got so many pics. It was so awesome. And legendary music mogul, the Black Godfather himself, Clarence Avant.
Respect. Clarence Avant is well respected and well known in the entertainment industry for his keen business and savvy deal-making skills.
We're talking about a man that's the parent of music detective. He's an entrepreneur. He's the godfather of black music. The man that has been responsible for Jimmy Jam,
way that is by us. I cannot imagine the world without music, whether it's hip-hop, whether it's jazz, whether it's country western, whether it's blues, whatever you want to call it.
It was a night of icons, showing the kids how it's done, like OJ's frontman, Eddie LeVert.
All right, guys, keep it locked in. We're just getting warmed up. And we'll be back with more great musical moments and unexpected surprises only here on the 10th Annual Black Music Honors Hall of Fame. Good luck.
Stellar Network's presentation of the Black Music Honors Hall of Fame is presented by E&G, Walmart, State Farm, Chevrolet, AT&T, and Aflac.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Selling it yourself can be, well, how many bodies is this car going? It's a passenger. Right, passenger. Wheel 6. Avoid strange encounters. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. It's easy. You get in, get out, get paid at a fair price. Get your free online valuation now at
I lost the weight and how I keep it off today. I'm Kim, and Lumen finally gave me the answers that I never had before with just a breath. Receive nutritional guidance tailored just for me. Get the results that you want.
This time good pitch. So I tried to call it zero. That's
It was because ended up telling you about the food, and you was like, all right, let's go see what we're working with in here. I'll go grab my car.